PGA Sports. It's in the game.
Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the channel. Today we are continuing with the EA Sports PGA Tour career and we are on week 5 of the Corn Ferry Tour. We are going to be competing in the Hilton Head Invitational at the Harbour Town Golf Links. Now I have failed to make a few cuts on previous events that I've not uploaded to the channel. I think the main reason was due to the simulation side of things with the quick rounds. I am playing with the AI difficulty set to 100, but I have knocked it down to 90 for this event, and let's see how we get on. Conditions are firm and fast. The wind speed is 8 to 12 miles per hour. But thank you so much for the continued support on the channel. It truly is appreciated. But really looking forward to competing here in the Hilton Head Invitational at Harbour Town Golf Links. It really is a fantastic golf course. And I am going to tee things off on hole number 6. I'm 2 shots off the current leaders. So with that 9 mile per hour wind, let's take this down the right hand side. I'm just going to apply a little bit of fade here just to counteract the wind. I have turned off shot shaping. It's just far too difficult to replicate the swing lines the game wants you to do. So that is a solid opening tee shot. That is going to leave me a nice line of sight into this 6th green. So 140 yards to the pin. It looks like I'm really in between clubs here. Let's try a knockdown shot. I'm going to aim way out to the right hand side and play this wind. And hopefully this one does land a few feet short of the pin. That ball's went so far left. Now I've got no idea if that was a poor swing or down to me not adjusting enough for the wind. But I've really put myself under pressure here. I am in the heavy rough. But let's see if I can flop this one close and get the up and down for the par save. That's a really good shot. It has nestled up 7 feet short off the pin. But this should be a pretty straightforward par save. I think I'm slowly getting to grips with the putting, but I still firmly believe that the putting mechanics are slightly broken. But that is a solid par after that wayward approach shot. And we will move on to hole number 7. This is a par 3. It's actually a fantastic par 3. Very difficult as well. Playing 195 yards. I do have a 12 mile per hour tailwind here. So I am going to play the finesse shot. And I think 8 iron is more than enough to get this one close. That's a good strike. This should run up towards the pin. It should start to turn left here. This is only going to get better. That is a really good tee shot. We are pin high. And that is going to leave me a very makeable putt from 10 feet out. Let's see if I can pick up my 3rd birdie off the day and off the event. This is going to turn from left to right, slightly downhill. We've got the weight. Is it going to turn? Oh, every time I miss a putt, it's like so close, agonizingly close. And I've still not had a lip out. I just do not think that mechanic is in the game. I have started my tips and tricks tutorial videos, guys. So if you've not checked out the first one, please make sure you do so, and hopefully it will help a few of you out. I have explained all the shot types and when they're best used within the game. So hole number 8. This time the wind is coming off the right hand side. So let's take this down the right hand side of the fairway and play that wind. That is a solid tee shot. The wind taking me round nicely there. That is still going to leave me a long shot in to the green. But let's see if we can get this one dialed in. 200 yards out. Hazards on the left hand side. Bunker and water. So certainly want to try and avoid the left-hand side of the pin here. Just in between clubs here. Let's try a knockdown shot and see if we can play it better than our opening approach shot into the green. Once again, that ball's just shot hard left. As soon as it left the club face. And we are in this greenside bunker to the left-hand side. And it's just going to be a case of getting up and down for par once again. Really enjoying the pick shot. It is my go-to shot when I do find the sand. The blast is okay. I find that pretty useful for longer shots, but not greenside bunkers. This is a horrible camera angle. I can't change this, by the way. For some reason, the camera angle is not changing. And that's came up way short. That was really awkward. I did not like that camera angle. It was very hard to see how far my swing was coming back with the overhead camera angle. But let's see if we can make par here. This could turn out to be a massive putt. Surely that turns. It does turn. It's another really good up and down for the par. I am going to remain at 2 under. Hole 9 is a par 4. Let's see if we can pick up our first official birdie off the round. It is a short par 4 this one, but dependent on the wind. Camera angle started off weirdly there once again, and it's through me. Certainly not looking to punch this, that's for sure. So let's hit the driver off the tee here. I'm just going to apply a little bit of low loft. Get this ball running out. And it should leave me a short approach shot into the green. Deliberate underswing there, guys, just because I didn't want to run out of fairway. And that should be a good yardage for me to go and try and get this one close to the flagstick. So 72 yards out. Spinner should be ideal here. This really is a fantastic shot tool to get dialed into the pins. The winds really took a hold of that. I've really overhit that. That's not the best of shots. I should have had that far, far closer to the flagstick than what I've done there. So 23 feet out, downhill. This does have a little bit of movement left to right. But that's a disappointing approach shot there, especially with the spinner. So let's see if I can drain this one for birdie. That needs to turn. And that does miss on the left-hand side. It's going to be a kick-in par. I'm just missing too many birdie opportunities on this game. And I did jump on to PGA Tour 2K23 today. So I am finding the transition completely different. I probably should have had a couple of practice rounds before I jumped into my career mode. But it is what it is. So hole number 10. It's another par 4. That is a solid looking tee shot. That's tracking well. I didn't intend to be that far over to the right hand side. But it is a nice angle with the wind coming in off the left hand side here. Let's play the finesse shot. Pitch and wedge. And see if we can get this one within 10 feet. That's tracking really well. Needs to go. Just coming up a little bit short, but it is a 17-foot putt. This one is going to be uphill. Not too much movement in this one from right to left. I am going to play it firm. That should take a little bit of the break out of the equation. Come on, turn. That is a good putt. It is my first official birdie of the day. The AI simulated me to 2 under before I did tee off. So I do move to 3 under par. Currently 1 shot off the leaders. And I think just knocking the AI difficulty level down from 100 to 90 is going to be a big difference. But hole number 11, let's try and draw this against the wind and find the centre of the fairway. That's turning beautifully. That really is a good tee shot. And that's really opens up the green for my approach shot. So 136 yards out. Let's come down to the finesse. Its pitching wedge should be good. Like I say, really enjoying this finesse shot. I've only got it unlocked at bronze at the moment, but it kind of is my go-to shot. That's tracking really well. And that's a fantastic approach shot. Really happy with that. Hopefully this can be another birdie. Looks like there is a little bit more movement in this putt. Just going to play it firm again and sure I overhit it. Yes, right into the heart of the cup. So back-to-back birdies. And see, there we go. I was 4 under. The AI has simmed me to -2. And this is what's making life really, really difficult for me on the Corn Tour Ferry. So a lot of work to do here in round number 2. I am 6 shots off. Let's see if we can hunt down the leaders and try and make a cut. I think I've only made 1 cut in the Corn Tour Ferry currently. But that's a decent simulation. It has put me to 6 under. And we are going to begin things here on hole number 7. Just missed out on the birdie here on round 1 after a really good tee shot. We missed the putt. But 6-iron finesse shots should be really good here. Playing the wind. That's a lovely strike. Now this ball should kick hard left here. Come on, ball. Come on, ball. I didn't get that as far up the green as I would have liked, but it is going to be an uphill putt. 22 feet out. Let's just give it an extra few feet. Breaking both ways here, but favouring the left-hand side. Surely that turns back. Oh, it's another putt that just burns by the edge of the cup. Just misread that one. But it is going to be a solid par. That will keep me at 6 under par. Hole number 8, par 4. Dunn and Jimenez, the current leaders. And I am 4 shots behind them. 2 shots behind them, sorry. I am 6 under. Got to make sure we don't run out of fairway here. So I'm just going to pull this back to the 2-wood. Try and leave myself a nice yardage in. That's another solid tee shot. I think we've found every fairway so far. So 180 yards. We do have a 6-mile-per-hour wind that is helping slightly off the left-hand side as well. I'm just going to play a tiny draw shot here and hopefully we avoid the bunker this time. That's a really good strike. The draw's starting to kick in beautifully. Really happy with that approach shot. We are a little bit long. I think it's going to be a slight downhill putt. 19 feet out. This is turning from right to left downhill. Let's see if we can get this on a good line. Oh, turn. Turn. Oh, it's going to miss on the left-hand side. It was a decent weight. Probably my putt line did not help there. It's another solid par. Finding birdies. Few and far between at the moment. We really need to try and make a push here on the 9th hole. and see if we can claw that lead down. I'm really enjoying the career mode, guys. It really is fantastic. I cannot wait till I reach the official PGA Tour and going toe-to-toe with the big guys. Finesse 2 woods, absolutely perfect. This is probably going to be a pitch shot in. So 65 yards. I'm just going to play a lot of high loft here. Play the partial pitch. Land it short of the pin. Let it release a little bit and hopefully run it up towards the pin. That's a really good shot. And hopefully I can pick up the birdie here from 7 feet out. Really happy with that approach shot. But the greens at Harbour Town Golf Links do offer a fair test. Quite a fair bit of movement here from left to right. Come on, turn. Yeah, oh my goodness. I was going to say that's a lip out, but I don't think it was. And yet again, my putting letting me down. It really is a struggle on the greens at the moment. I'm sure everyone is the same. Let's move on to the back nine. Hole number 10. This is a decent scoring opportunity, to be fair. I do have that 7 mile per hour wind in my face. I'm just applying a little bit of fade here. Striking the ball nice off the tee. And that should be a really good angle to go and attack this pin. 177. The pin is tucked on the right hand side. I think my finesse 7 iron is going to be the go-to shot here. Don't want to miss the green right. Oh, that ball's really turning left. Straight off the club face there. Yardage was bang on too. It's going to leave me a pin high putt. But a lengthy one at that. 24 feet out. At least it's uphill, so we can be aggressive here.
Well, he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself very.
That's on a good line. Is it going to hold? No, it just leaked right the last few feet. Despite overpowering it, just didn't read that as well as I could have. It is another par. It's going to keep me at 6 under. I've not had a par 5 yet. It's just disappointing here that I am playing the same holes as I played in round 1. I would like to see more variation, but I think that's the first time this has happened to me, if memory serves me correct.
So some would say 3-wood. Not the worst of ideas here.
Really have to find fairway here. It is tight fairways round Harbour Town. So taking this down the centre of the fairway. Let's see if we can get this one dialed in. 162 yards to the pin. I do have a 6 mile per hour wind that will hold me up and move me to the left. Let's go with a 9 iron approach. That looks good. That looks, oh, that's going to hit the tree. Wow, that hit the tree. The ball really turned from left to right there. When you do miss the perfects, which I don't think I've had many perfects, to be honest. The randomness when you do not hit perfects can be really punishing. This is a long uphill putt. It's looking decent. Is it going to turn? Wow, what a putt that is. I didn't think it dropped. Absolute fantastic putt that is. I have unlocked a trophy there. But that is a monster putt. What a way to close out round number 2 and move me to 10 under par. The simulation has added a stroke to me, +1, so I do come back down to -9. But let's see if we can make a real go of this in round number 3. Classed as moving day, Corn Ferry Tour, Harbour Town Golf Links. Let's give it our best go. Just applying a tiny bit of fade here, aiming for the right centre off the fairway. That is tracking really, really well. But I absolutely adore playing this golf course, and I must admit, it looks absolutely fantastic. So this is my third time playing hole number 10, so let's see if we can play a good approach shot here. The pin is right at the back off the green. It's actually a favourable pin location. Gives me plenty of room to work with. Let's hit a finesse 6 iron. The wind is very, very low this round. That ball is shooting left. It needs to get down as well. You do fail to hold the green there. It's just found the fringe. But once again, the ball just shooting really off target as soon as it leaves the club face. I don't know why I don't have my Texas wedge here, but I am going to opt to putt this. It must be only certain situations that the Texas wedge is available. That should turn. Come on, ball. Didn't turn as much as I had hoped it would. Good weight on the putt though. And that is going to leave me a 4-foot putt for the par, which we do convert. And let's see if we can have a good run of holes here on the third round. Try and get to double figures under par. Jimenez, the current leader, I'm 1 shot behind him. I don't think I've got the quality in my character yet to win any of the events, but as long as I'm making cuts and at least challenging for the top 10 at the moment, I will be happy. Like I say, I don't want to be coming into these events and winning them. For me, it's just boring. I've seen a few other content creators doing it who I do watch, and I've just got no desire to watch that with them winning rounds and events early into their career. It's just very unrealistic. Especially with the learning curve that's within the game and the skill base where you do have to rank up your character and grind them out. Just in between clubs here. Let's go pitch and wedge. Playing the wind and the slope. This ball is going to shoot right. That's a really good strike. This is tracking well. Bounce firm. Didn't get the firm bounce. That sat down really quickly, but we did avoid the tree this time. It's another uphill putt. 18 feet out. This ball is turning from left to right. Just going to make sure I don't leave it short. But let's see if I can successfully read a putt and knock this one in. That's not turning. It is turning. It turned late. I was going to say that's going to miss on the left-hand side. But that putt really seemed to turn late. So I do get to 10 under. Jimenez has moved to 11. Let's see if we can go toe-to-toe with him. My problem is the simulation. Sometimes it's kind, sometimes it really punishes you. But I am hoping that within the next update or two, they will patch in where you can do 1-round career events without having to do quick rounds. And I'll do 4 rounds on the majors and the FedEx Cup. It's another solid tee shot. 132 yards in. Let's go with a pitch and wedge finesse. Just going to underhit this ever so slightly. Or try to. Ball is shooting right. That ball really shot hard right there. It's a missed green. That's disappointing because I had the ideal yardage there. There's the Texas wedge. So we are just on the fairway here. Well, let's see if we can drain this one from off the green. It's going to miss on the left-hand side. Good effort, though. It really was a good effort. I really am enjoying the broadcast TV camera angles on the greens. Really refreshing. It's another solid par. I think I've got 3 holes remaining here. 1 par 5, which I really have to pick up birdie or eagle on. Still 1 shot behind the leader, Jimenez. And we move on to hole number 13. Short par 4. There should be nothing more than a good tee shot and a pitch, or spinner even, into the green. Let's actually come back to 2-wood. That fairway's really tight up there. It will leave me a longer shot in. I do not want to be missing fairways at this stage of the tournament. That needs to get down. It sits down really quickly, fortunately. Didn't intend to be that far right. So 93 yards out. 60 degrees should be almost made for this. As long as we carry the bunker and land this at the front of the green, it should be money. This is on a really good line. That is, oh no, do not, oh, I thought it was going to spin all the way into the bunker there. That is just unlucky. I didn't generate any extra spin with loft or anything there. But let's have a go with a Texas wedge from the rough. I'm going to have to hit this pretty firm. That's just so unlucky. Fantastic approach shot as well. It's got a chance. We rattle that right into the heart of the cup. What a birdie that could well turn out to be. And that is the end of round 3. I thought I had a few more holes to go there. Hopefully the simulation's kind to me and we can really push on the 4th and final round for this event. So here we are on round number 4. Sadly, I do move to 10 under par. The game has simulated me at +1. So I've got a lot of work to do here. We are starting in hole number 13. This is a short par 4, so we will definitely get to play a par 5 here on this round. Let's see if I can pick up a couple of birdies. Let's lay up a 2-wood here. That's going to be ideal. Anything left there, and you are going to have an awkward shot due to the tree line. On the right hand side, it does really open up the green. This time the pin is back left. We spun all the way off this green in the previous round, so let's see if we can learn from that, albeit a different pin location. So 54 degree wedge. Got the partial. Now this should be really, really good. Come on, wind. The wind didn't move me as far to the right as I had hoped, but we are pinned high. That really is a good approach shot. Let's see if we can kick things off here with a birdie on hole number 13. 12 feet out. Not a lot in this. I'm going to play this one firm, and hopefully it holds its line. It's looking good. Oh my goodness. It's another putt. You're talking millimeters. It's so frustrating. That is a disappointing par. I really need to improve my skills on the greens. It's costing me tournament points and potentially events here on the Corn Ferry Tour. So hole number 14. This is a spectacular par 3. Par here is good. That is a tough pin as well. Water in play on the right hand side. I'm not going to be a hero here. I'm just going to play for the left hand side off the pin. That is a lovely strike. This is tracking well. It needs to get down though. Hopefully it does hold on to the green. And that is a fantastic approach shot. This is such a tough hole. I really need to convert this birdie putt here. I've missed too many. Turning from right to left, just going outside right edge and playing this one firm despite it being downhill. And that is right into the heart of the cup. I do move to 11 under par with a par 5 coming up. And let's see if we can really put the pressure on the new leader, Tao. I am currently one shot behind him. And this is a really good birdie opportunity here. We may struggle to reach the green in 2. I'm just going to apply a slight bit of fade here and take this down the right centre off the fairway, opening up the green. That's turning over lovely. I'm not sure if I'll reach this in 2. It's a risky shot to take on. Green is on the left-hand side. No, we're not going to reach this in 2. I'm just going to have to lay up to the right-hand side here. Let's lay up with 2 wood. Just playing a slight high draw. Just try to carry these trees down the left-hand side. Yeah, that's a good strike. It's turning beautifully as well. I've played that really, really well. Really happy with that. That's going to leave me nothing more than a pitch. Maybe even a flop. 44 yards. What do we have in the toolkit here? Runner. Flop's going to be far too short. Come on, Early. We are going to have to. In fact, let's play the spinner. Let's see if we can land this one short and let it release out a few feet. That's good. That is really good. A little bit left, but it is bang on yardage. That's going to leave me a 9-foot par 4 birdie. This would give me a share off the lead. These are the kind of putts you do need to convert. Come on, Early. Get in. Get in. Yes, we do pick up back-to-back birdies. It puts me to 12 under par. We are coming down the final stretch of Harbour Town and the Hilton Head Invitational. I didn't even get a look at the leaderboard there. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But at the moment, I'm just playing the course. Let's come down to 2 wood. Try to play smart here. It's a solid shot. That's going to find the fairway. And that's going to leave me a really nice yardage into the 16th green. So 131 yards.
128 yards to the front of the green.
I think my 50 degrees bang on here with a wind behind me. It's a lovely strike. It's a lovely strike. Oh, I've hit the trees. No way. I did not think the trees were in the way there. I didn't even take them into the equation. And that ball has came up short. It's another opportunity to pull out the Texas wedge though. Another 2 yards and that would have been perfect. I really didn't think that trees were in the way of play there. I've underhit it. Go, go. Yeah, I've underhit that. That's disappointing. That was a really good birdie opportunity in that hole. So sadly, I'm going to remain at 12 under par. 2 holes remaining. The 17th, which is a really beautiful but tough par 3. I do have a tie for the lead here. How gorgeous does this hole look? It really is spectacular. Anything left here is dead. Try to go for this though, being aggressive with the 8 iron. That's going left early. No way. No way. Poor swing time in there has really, really cost me. And I need to get this up and down for the par. Let's play the pick. I'm going to try and be aggressive as well and give this an opportunity of going in. Never had it online. Yardage was decent. I really need to secure the par here and see if I can pick up a birdie on the 18th hole. It is a tough finishing hole though. So 12 under par. I think 13 under wins it. I've got no idea what happens if the scores are level with the AI. Oh, done. He has moved to minus 13. He's in the clubhouse. I need a birdie. I really need a birdie down this final hole. I have secured a top 10 finish though, which is absolutely fantastic. Top 3, top 5 even, depending on how this final hole goes. But what a fantastic tournament and event this has been. I think just moving the AI from 100 to 90 has just gave me that little bit of leeway, especially when it comes to the simulation side of things. So I really need to get this one close. This is a kind of all or nothing shot now. Let's go 8 iron, play in the wind. It's a nice strike. Come on, wind. Come on, wind. Oh, that ball sat down almost instantly. I thought I had the number there. That was looking really good mid-air. So I need to chip this in. Going to be overly aggressive here. It is down 7 inches. I need to hold this. Come on, turn, turn, turn. Didn't turn as much as I expected. Hopefully I can convert that par. That's disappointing. We lost it on the final round. But once again, the simulation really costed me at times. But what a fantastic event here at Harbour Town Golf Links. But that is going to be it for today's video, guys. I really hope you did enjoy it. We managed to finish in the top 3. But until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.